Hi, this is Rob with By the Yard, and we're here today to assemble the dining height swivel chair, and this particular version is in the weathered wood color. We of course have our cast of characters laid out in front of us. We have the swivel base, and then we have our seat itself. And then we have our seat back, and yours may look different than this. There's 9 varietal different styles that it comes in. Next we have the 2 arms for the chair itself. Next we have all of our nuts, screws, leg bolts, washers laid out for us. And then of course we have our trusty tools. We have the adjustable wrench, or 7/16 if you have it. And of course, as always, the Phillips screwdriver. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're on to step 1. We're going to assemble the seat bottom to the back of the chair. And remember, your back may look different. There are different styles that you can get. And of course, all we do is we take our 2-inch bolt and we slide it into the chair. You may need to inch it forward just a little bit to kind of coax it through. You also have the option of taking a rubber mallet, and you can tap that in there too if it's giving you a little bit of problem. Remember to take your nut and put that on the back side. And once you've got that all assembled, we'll move on to step 2. We're on to step 2. We got the swivel base here. And one thing we want to point out, of course, is that we have By the Yard engraved on the back side of the chair. So as we're working on it, make sure that you turn it around so it's facing you if you're standing behind it before you start to assemble. Next, we're going to take the back and base that we've already assembled in step 1, and we're going to ever so gently set this on the base, and then we're going to pivot this so you can see what I'm talking about. We have a hole here and here that we want to attach the longest bolt to. Okay, so through the magic of television and production, we're going to line up this hole. Voila, here we go. We have our bolt lined up. Super easy, especially when you have a little help from behind the camera. Again, there's that trusty neighbor we talked about in another video. It's always good to have an extra set of hands around with you. Someone to talk to while you're screwing in the nuts and the bolts by hand. Of course, you can always use some power tools along with it too, but be careful you don't crack anything if you were to do that. So we're going to go ahead and tighten this bolt up, and then we're going to also do the same rinse and repeat on the other 3 holes. Remember, it's the second hole back from the front, not this one. Cross that one out. It's this one right now that we're focused on, and assembling the base and the back to the swivel base. Now we have the back and the bottom of the chair attached to the base. It's time to assemble the arms. Little tip for you, we take the long bolt and we simply insert it into the hole first, and then line it up to that first hole, and it should slide right in. Of course, make sure you take your washer and your nut and tighten it up here as well. Next up, you're going to see a threaded insert on this side, and we're going to take a short bolt this time, and we're going to slide it in, and that hole should line up pretty easily. Again, we're back to our Phillips screwdriver. So we're going to finish screwing this one bolt in, get it nice and tight. Of course, then we're going to rinse and repeat on this side, and that's our final step. Now we're ready to rest, relax, and enjoy. Now it's time to enjoy your swivel base chair from By the Yard, Minnesota makers of luxury, sustainable outdoor furniture that's built to last.